The fight to protect the most vulnerable in communities across the Heartland is real. Nowhere is this more true than in Kansas. Due to extreme court decisions and consenting politics, the Sunflower State has become an abortion destination. Pro-life pregnancy centers are standing up to these challenges, and thankfully now they have an organization standing with them. This month, our microphones traveled to Wichita, Kansas for a training and networking meeting of pregnancy care centers sponsored by the Kansas Pregnancy Care Network.
I'm the Executive Director at the Pregnancy Resource Center of Atchison.
KPCN was created 3 years ago after the statewide vote on the Value Them Both Amendment. After years of talking, state lawmakers and pro-life advocates looked for a way to provide pregnancy centers access to state funding as a way to reimburse for the services they were already providing for free.
The state went through their typical process to find a contractor for that, and the Kansas Pregnancy Care Network was essentially born for that one mission, to fulfill the requirements of this contract and make sure the monies the state allocates for pregnancy resource centers is spent efficiently, effectively, and target on the mission of helping women in difficult pregnancies.
That's KPCN Board President Tim Hulskamp. He's been championing the work of pregnancy centers in Kansas for decades. The former 1st District Congressman says state lawmakers have provided $3 million in the latest budget for centers who apply for the reimbursements.
You provide an hour of counseling that fits the requirements of the statute. We provide your specific amount of money, and then you're free to do with the money with what you want. Okay. And so there's the flexibility to use that money, and they've used it for all kinds of things, whether it's expansion, whether it's meet some of the needs for more staff, or whether it's capital upgrades.
Around 30 pregnancy center locations now work with KPCN to access the state dollars, but there are more who thus far are choosing not to take part. Hulskamp says some don't want to become dependent on state funding, and he understands why.
The current governor, Laura Kelly, has tried to veto it all 3 years in a row. She doesn't want any funding going to pregnant women and their families if it's from a pro-life entity. And so there was a few folks like, well, I don't want to do it for 1 year. I don't want to do it for 2 years.
Still others simply don't want to deal with government bureaucracy. But Hulskamp says the Kansas Pregnancy Care Network's charge is to be the go-between, so they don't have to.
We're the ones that take the money, and then we work directly with pregnancy resource centers. Other states have tried different models in which they work directly with a bureaucrat or an agency. That's when we run into issues of religious liberty.
Those who are participating are getting more than financial support. Networking between these pro-life warriors has been a benefit. Hulskamp says whether a center is just getting started or has been around for decades, KPCN membership connects them at their core mission of protecting the unborn and their mothers.
Some have been open for 50 years, and oftentimes people don't know what they're doing. It's totally volunteer, and they take pride in that, and I appreciate that. But if you could take an additional $5,000 a month and put that towards helping women and families, and how many lives could you save?
You can see more about the support the Kansas Pregnancy Care Network provides when you visit them online at kansaspregnanccarenetwork.org. Reporting for Great Plains Christian Radio, I'm Delvin Kinser.